Hey there. So I thought I'd come on today and talk a little bit about body butters. I can tell you that for majority of my life, I have not moisturized my body because I absolutely hate the way that body cream sometimes will make me feel like my skin's not able to breathe, like the pores are kind of closed off. And living in Florida, it gets hot. And so you just feel like the cream sliding off of your legs and I cannot stand that. I do not like it. So for a big portion of my life, I have not moisturized for that reason. And it started to show in my skin. I'm approaching 40, and I started to notice in the last couple of years that my skin really was very drab looking, very dry. Like you could write dry with your fingernail into my skin. It just really, I guess was looking aged and weathered to some degree. But Posh has completely changed my mind about body butters and creams and such, because these are awesome. They absorb quickly into the skin, so you don't have that feeling of like your pores being closed off, or the moment you start to sweat a little bit, like the cream's just sliding off. You don't have that with these, because like with any of our products, there are no fillers, so all the good stuff just sinks right into the skin. So there are 4 different kinds of Skin Joys. So we have the Cheers My Dear and the Plum Luck, and we have Snuggle Buddy, and we also have the Girl Crush, which I do not have, but I've sampled it out. So I would say that we have 2 classifications. The Snuggle Buddy and the Girl Crush are going to be a little bit thicker consistency. For somebody like me that has dry skin, eczema, things like that, this would be great for someone that has psoriasis. These are going to just give you that consistency and that thickness that you need, a little bit extra moisturization, extra hydration in there. This one, its description is fresh dewy flowers snuggled with amber vanilla. This is one of my favorites. I love them all, but I guess it depends on my mood, really. But this one, it smells very clean. I would say that this is probably the most unisex scent out of the 4, in my opinion. And these are mine, so you don't mind me sticking my fingers in here, but if you can see like the consistency, they're thick, and they are loaded with shea butter. A little bit, like just a little bit, goes a long way. I could probably do both of my arms, if I'm not mistaken, with that. You don't need a lot of this product. So this is one of my favorites. The Girl Crush, that also has a very similar consistency, smells like it's fruity. Apricots and oranges with a little bit of cranberry. That's a very nice one as well. So these 2, Girl Crush and Snuggle Buddy, are definitely the thicker consistency. I mean, they're all thicker, but this is definitely for people that need more hydration into their skin, such as myself. And since I've been using these, I notice now I can go to the lighter ones and still have a nice hydrated skin. It looks real fresh. So then we have the Cheers My Dear, and this one is described as fresh pomegranate and a zing of ginger. This one, you definitely get the pomegranate smell. Right at the end, I get the ginger, so it has a little bit of spice to it, not too much. Again, very, very thick, but not nearly, I'm going to show you in here, not nearly as thick as the Snuggle Buddy or the Girl Crush. This one almost has the consistency of yogurt, if that's a good way to describe it. This one smells absolutely amazing. And then we have the Plum Luck, which to me is the spiciest of smelling. It's not my favorite. They're all my favorite, but this one's really really turning out to be my go-to when I'll even have Tom rub my feet with this. So but this one, It is. It does remind me of like the holidays. It kind of reminds me of Christmas time, or like it's snowing outside and your house just smells delicious. And this one is described as warm, spicy clove and cinnamon with a hint of plum. And it definitely, you get those warm notes of the clove and the cinnamon and a little bit of plum. I love this one. I absolutely adore it. But if you look, it's the same thing, same consistency as the Cheers My Dear, almost like yogurt. So this is going to be a little bit lighter for people that don't need as much hydration. So those are our Skin Joys. Again, they're loaded with shea butter. They're not going to leave you feeling greasy whatsoever. These are going to soak into the skin right away and just give your skin the prettiest complexion. I feel it just makes your skin just look super nice and not greasy whatsoever. So if you all have any questions or need help picking out one, just let me know. Thank you. Bye.